Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and that is a Restomod Corvette. LS3 power under the hood, full custom frame, C4 suspension, and she is black and beautiful. Stinger hood on there, and the red stripes really set off the black. Whoever sprayed this black paint and did the body work on it did a phenomenal job. She is straight as can be. The reflections in it, I mean, it looks like you can dip your hand down in that black paint. And when I look at it right here, I mean, this thing is curved, but it almost looks like I'm looking in a flat mirror. They did some beautiful body work on it. All the chrome looks like it's brand new. I mean, just a phenomenal car. Now here in a little bit, we're gonna put it up in the air and we're gonna show you all that custom framework on the bottom side. Of course, we're gonna get the hood up, show you that LS3 under the hood. I believe that LS3 is making 480 horsepower, baby. This thing never saw that kind of horsepower back in the day. Those wheels are aftermarket and looking sweet as can be. You can see those big brakes on there, the red line tires. I mean, this thing has got it all. You can see all the reflections in here looking sweet, and that paint is just as soft as can be. Doors operating nice. Door panel looks like it's brand new. All the handles, all the knobs, everything looks brand new on this baby. The seats are as comfortable as can be. Of course, they're all brand new also. We do have the seat belts in there. That steering wheel also looks like it belongs there. I love that steering wheel, man. They did a beautiful job picking that thing out. The dash is all covered, looking sweet. I'm telling you, everything just looks like it's brand new on this car. That 5-speed shifter hooked up to that Tremec transmission, hooked up to that LS3, hooked up to that C4 suspension out back. She is slick as can be. Now, if you want to see pictures of the car with the top up, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. There'll be several pictures with the top up. You can see the chrome on the bumpers back here, and then the way they did the exhaust, just like a new Vette, man. Just quad tips coming out the back, looking sweet, and they're playing a song when you get that LS3 fired up. Now, a lot of people ask where we find all these phenomenal cars. Well, we have a buy team that consists of about 10 people that all they do all day long is look for cars for sale. Once they've found phenomenal cars, they collect a bunch of information. We compile all that information. We go out and look at our favorite cars, and then we go physically look at it so you don't have to. Unfortunately, we can't drive this thing today because it is nasty outside, and this thing is way too pretty to drive in the nasty weather. As you can see, everything just looks brand new. They left the dash alone, which is very cool. I mean, it looks like 67 Corvette in here, man, just beautiful. They had a lot of taste when they did this car. Now, a lot of cars have a lot of good workmanship, but the design sucks. The design on this car is amazing. I mean, you see everything looks like it belongs there. You see all the stitching and all that on the dash, the paint on the dash, just everything about the car. Very, very well done. You feel like you belong in here. You feel like somebody turned the time back to 1967 and brought some technology back from the future and built a beautiful car, man. She is a sweetheart. Now, don't forget, we can ship it anywhere in the world. You can call Tom at 248-974-9513. We're going to get this thing back by the door, fire it up so you can hear that LS3, and then we're going to get it up on the lift so you can see all that custom work on the bottom side. Underneath this beautiful Vette, we're going to start right back here with those quad tips. Isn't that cool? Now, they've welded the mufflers together, which is really cool, man, so everything's nice and stable. I mean, it is looking beautiful back here. The mufflers are stainless, and then you see this frame and this C4 suspension. One of the coolest things about this, if you don't know Corvettes real well, you might think this is the original setup for the car. The frame looks like it belongs there. The suspension looks like it belongs there. They did a beautiful job setting this all up. But this is actually C4 Corvette stuff. It is in the front too. We'll take a closer look at that. We got a 310 gear in here, and of course it is posi. All the aluminum back here is all nice and bright. The paint job on the frame is phenomenal. We got a parking brake cable here. We got a 6-speed Tremec T56 trans. You can see everything's painted up here looking good. The brake line, the fuel line are all stainless going front to back. Of course, the explosion-proof bell housing. We've got the aluminum pan on the bottom side of this LS3. Everything nice and neat, looks like it belongs there. Again, look at this frame. I mean, it looks like it belongs on this car. You'd never know that this wasn't a 1967 frame unless you know Corvettes real well. Of course, we got the monolith here holding the front end up, and that's all C4 too. You can see, again, all the aluminum's looking nice and bright. I mean, it looks like a brand new car under here. Of course, disc brakes front and rear. Everything under here looking sweet as can be. You can see the paint job right down to the bottom edge of the front valance is all looking good. The chrome's looking good. The chrome on the marker lights here, the turn signals all look good. I can still see it says Hankook on the tires right there, so there's not much wear on them at all. Red lines looking sweet. Let's see if I can find the size. It might be on the back on these. Is that the size there? No, that's the DOT marking. Let me get back here on the back. It says radial. There it is. 245/40 18s up front. Chrome on these wheels, brand new. Down the rocker, all looking sweet. And you can see how the frame's all tucked right up in there, all the body mounts line up, all the original locations and everything. Of course, everything just, I mean, look at that frame, man. Look at the finish on it. It's beautiful. Out back, I believe these are the exact same size, same good looking wheels, and of course those disc brakes I was telling you about. The red lines really set off that black paint. Well, we're gonna lower it down and look at that LS3 right now. So she looks like a brand new LS3 under the hood here, baby. And I tell you, it looks like Mr. Corvette himself put it in there. It looks like it belongs there. You can see the Willwood brakes, the nice bright shiny headers down there, the nice bright shiny alternator, cold air intake, AC unit, Be Cool aluminum radiator with a big fan on it. You can see the nice bright aluminum on the suspension, that Billy Dawson frame. I mean, the bottom side of the hood's painted up, the inner wheelhouses are painted up, the core support. I mean, everything on this looks like it's brand new. I tell you, she is beautiful. It does have power rack and pinion steering. Now, I've actually had this baby out on the expressway, and it will go. And you feel like you're driving a 2024 model when you're behind the wheel of this thing. I'm telling you, she is a brand new Corvette that looks like a 1967, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales put this little dream in your driveway.